Hey fam, welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna be playing with the brand new GlamLite Margarita palette. So if that sounds interesting to you and you'd like to see how I created this look, go ahead and stay tuned. We're gonna get into it right now. Alright y'all, so today we're going to be doing a look with the brand new GlamLite Margarita palette. So the first shade I want to start with is Tasty Mango, that pretty yellow matte. I do have my eyes primed with GlamLite Eye-Cing base, and I'm going to start packing this in this front part of my crease. I have a suspicion, and I could be wrong, that these palettes are a different formula than GlamLite's typical formula. It could just be me. But all three of the palettes I've swatched so far have felt a little bit different than what I'm used to. That's just my little theory though. I don't know. So I'm next gonna dip into Blood Orange, which is this pretty orange matte. And the other thing I've noticed about these happy hour palettes is that there's not sometimes a humongous range of depth. Sometimes even when I'm looking at some of the different mattes, a tone will look very light in the pan, and when I swatch it, it swatches deeper, and some things that look deep are swatching lighter. And things are kind of looking a little similar, more than I would normally say is true for GlamLite. Like even this color isn't really packing that well. And that is totally different to my experience with other GlamLite palettes that I've tried, other than the Dirty Martini and Wine palettes. Nothing may have changed, maybe it's just me, but I've just definitely noticed some things with these palettes so far as I've been playing with them. Next, I'm gonna dip into the center shade Watermelon, which is that pretty matte pink. And I'm just gonna place that next in the crease. And then last I'm gonna tap into Strawberry, that pretty matte red. And we're gonna pop this on the outer corner. So I've repeated those same shades on both eyes, and I kind of just wanted to get the placement down. Next I'm gonna go in with this angled brush, and I'm gonna dip back into Tasty Mango, just a little bit. And what I wanna start doing is using this to kind of blend, since this brush is angled, kind of to carry it into the orange. I wanted to do kind of like a round eye shape today, if possible. Then I'm gonna do the same thing with Blood Orange, the pretty orange matte. Same side of the brush, same angle. I'm going to fit this into my crease and pull this toward the pink. And we're gonna do the same with the Watermelon matte. And then lastly, same thing for Strawberry. And it's okay if it gets a little bit messy out here because I can just clean that up with some micellar cleansing water. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Then I'm gonna take this little blending brush and I'm gonna start in the beginning and just start to sweep the yellow to blend. I'm also gonna kind of rub the line between the orange and the yellow to try to marry those two colors a little bit. Just very gently, just kind of wiggling my brush back and forth. And then we move on to the orange, into the pink, and then wiggling my brush a little bit in between to kind of bring those colors together. And then continuing the pink into the red, and then wiggling my brush between the two to blend those two shades. So I took a little cotton swab with some micellar cleansing water, just wiped it along the edges to clean them up. And next I'm gonna go over my lid with the NYX Glitter Primer, and then we'll apply a shimmer. So I have applied glitter primer pretty much all over my lid. I just left the little tail end without glitter primer, and we'll go back and reinforce that Strawberry shade again. Before our first shimmer, I wanna reach into Fresh Pineapple. I'm gonna use this little flat brush, and we're gonna use two shimmers on the lid, but this first one I just wanna use in a little area here in the front. So I'm gonna kind of pack that right on top of the glitter glue here in the front of the lid. And just sharpen that in the crease. Just like that. And then on the remainder of the lid, I want to reach into this beautiful sparkly shade called Prickly Pear. It's like a really pretty hot pink with a little bit of like a blue purpley shift to it. It's really pretty. And I just want to, again, like run that up toward the crease and cover the remainder of my lid with this shimmer. So it's like 1/3 yellow, 2/3 pink. for reference. I thought this color was so pretty. And perhaps the other shimmer would have been a better choice with this look because this one has so much blue in it. And I didn't play with the blues today. I wanted to give you guys a break from blues and greens. I feel like I've been doing a lot of those looks recently. So I was like, let me play with the pinks and yellows and oranges, the colors I don't typically go for. And keep it spicy for y'all. Just want to pull that over the yellow a little bit to blend. And we want to carry this out towards the outer corner. Then using this little flat brush, I'm going to dip back into Strawberry. I want to just try to make sure I reinforce this here on the outer edge. And I figured that this brush would help us be precise. I'm also going to grab this pencil brush and I just want to go over those shimmers, not like over the shimmers, but over top of the shimmers with the mattes again. So starting with Tasty Mango, I just want to gently kind of draw that back in. Then reaching into Blood Orange, just want to bring that back. And then into Watermelon. And then Strawberry. And that's a little blending brush. I'm just gonna very gently sweep through these colors once more. So I think we're good on the top lid. I like where this is going. I think it's a fun, kind of flirty, cute, colorful look, but it's not as complex as the wine palette looked or the Dirty Martini. I think it's a little bit more approachable, I hope. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face makeup and then we'll come back for the lower lash line. So I've applied the rest of my base makeup and now I'm gonna do the lower lash line. And I think I wanna go ahead and start with Blood Orange. I'm using this skinny blending brush and I'm just gonna start working this under my lower lash line. I think this look is so pretty. I did pop on lashes, but honestly, I don't even know that this look needed lashes. It looks really fresh. And then I think in the very front of the lower lash line, I'm gonna try the shade Pink Lemonade, which is that pretty pink shimmer. And I just picked up some on this little pencil brush. And I'm just going to pop some of this just to kind of punch up the lower lash line a little bit. And then lastly, I'm gonna reach into Fresh Pineapple and I just wanna connect that to the lower lash line on the same little pencil brush. I think that looks really cute. So I'm gonna pop on some lower lash mascara and a lippy and we'll be back for the final look. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? I am so into it. I didn't think I was gonna be that excited for this palette, to be honest. I love the colors, but I just played with the Hummingbird palette and I'm like, I just did a rainbow palette. What am I gonna do with this one? And I wanted to go with colors I don't typically go for. I know I've been playing so much with blues and greens and purples and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm so happy that I pushed myself to go with a different color story. I really like this look. I think it turned out really, really cute. I'm so into it. What do you guys think? I really enjoyed playing with the Margarita palette today. I'm glad I got to use so many of the different shades in the palette. I just mainly didn't touch the blues and greens and I didn't do too much with these two neutral shades down here or this peach tone, but pretty much everything else I played with. I really think this turned out really cute. Again, I'm questioning whether this is the same GlamLite formula that I'm used to just because something just seems different to me. Is it just me? Have you guys tried a lot of GlamLite? Have you tried these palettes? Are you noticing a difference with the formula? Maybe it's just me. I just feel like the mattes are fading a little bit more than they usually do, and I feel like the shimmers aren't really sticking to my lid unless they're really like laid down with glitter primer. If I'm not using glitter primer, I'm noticing within like an hour or two they're completely like disappearing off my eyes, and that's just not what I'm used to with GlamLite. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm doing something differently. I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm doing all the same stuff. I'm just not sure, but I think as long as you use a really good primer, even if you use the Alamar Pero Primero primer, that might be like the best one to try with these different shimmers. Maybe even with the mattes. I'm using the GlamLite Eye-Cing base. I love the way the shadows look on that. They always last really well. These are all first impressions, so again, maybe I just need more time with the palette, but let me know if you guys are GlamLite aficionados, if you love GlamLite, if you've played with a lot of them, if you've noticed a difference with the formula in these palettes. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this look. I'm so excited to hear your feedback. I thank you all so much for being here with me today. I love you all so much, and until the next video, bye.